Alright, so I'm back here again, and as promised, we're going to do this little review of the clean channel. And I got with me my collection of distortion boxes here. This is a Wagner ecstasy pedal. We got a full tone OCD and a Sans amp. Now the Sans amp is mostly for like kind of studio work. It's not really a distortion box to be plugged into an amplifier. This is meant to be plugged into a board, but you sort of can use it. I also have an SP compressor just to show that all you really need to do is boost the level coming into this clean channel, and you get great distortion out of it. So without any further ado, let's see what this clean channel does. Okay, so that's just the clean channel. As you can hear, it's fairly overdriven, and I have it set just like before. We basically got the volume maxed out. Treble's on about 10 o'clock. Middle's probably about 9 o'clock. Bass is just under 9 o'clock. So, when you hit it with your favorite distortion device, here's what happens. So as you can see, we're getting more like a Marshall-y kind of plexy kind of tone out of this thing. Alright, so and just to show that you don't really need to boost it with a distortion pedal. These are all the distortion pedals I have. I don't use a heck of a lot of pedals. This one's actually just a compressor, but it gives a pretty good clean volume boost. It's a SP compressor by Exotic. So kicking this thing on is going to hit the front end pretty hard with a volume boost, and I do have a little compression on it as well. So see what that does. that's like does give you quite an enormous amount of gain just by boosting the volume. So there you have it, some plexi action for you. You know, try some of this. I have to do a review of these pedals, all of these, the Bogner, the Full Tone, and the Sans Amp. The Sans Amp I think would take the longest because you could do a lot with this, and I'll plug this thing into the board because it's really meant to be plugged into the board rather than an amplifier. But as you can see, this channel, it takes distortion very well. Okay, and that's the point of this video, is just to show how much distortion, how well it takes distortion rather. So it works really good. So, yeah, takes distortion great, so I like it.